Do you ever look in the mirror and wonder why you're still here? Breathing, striving, pushing forward even when the weight of the world feels like it's crushing you? Let me tell you something. You're still here because you're meant to be. Every breath you take, every step you make is evidence of your purpose. You're standing here today, not by accident, but by design. The universe is not done with you yet. It has plans for you, plans bigger and brighter than you can imagine. Life isn't easy, we all know that. It challenges us, pushes us to our limits, and sometimes leaves us questioning everything. But here's the truth. Those challenges aren't here to defeat you. They're here to refine you. Every struggle, every obstacle, every sleepless night serves a purpose. They're forging you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone who can face the storms of life with courage and grace. You may not see it now, but every trial you endure is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Let's take a moment to acknowledge something important. Life doesn't come with guarantees. It doesn't promise fairness, nor does it ensure an easy road. Yet here you are, navigating its twists and turns, holding on even when it feels like the world is falling apart. Why? Because deep down, there's a fire within you that refuses to be extinguished. It's that fire that pushes you forward, even when everything in you screams to give up. It's the fire of hope, resilience, and determination. Have you ever stopped to think about the battles you've already won? Maybe they weren't public victories. Maybe no one clapped for you or gave you a pat on the back. But you know what? Those quiet victories, the ones you fought for in the silence of your own soul, are the most significant of all. They're the moments that prove your strength, your grit, and your unyielding spirit. You've faced rejection, loss, and heartbreak, and yet, you're still here, standing tall. That says more about your character than any trophy or accolade ever could. Let's talk about pain. We all experience it in different forms: physical, emotional, mental. It's an inevitable part of life. But here's the thing about pain. It's not permanent. It's a teacher, a guide, a catalyst for growth. Pain forces us to look inward, to confront our fears, and to find strength we didn't know we had. Think back to a time when you thought you couldn't go on. Remember how it felt to be at your lowest point. Now look at yourself. You survived. Not only that, but you emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Sometimes it feels like no one sees the battles you're fighting. And maybe they don't. Maybe they don't see the tears you've cried, the nights you couldn't sleep, or the times you doubted your own worth. But their understanding isn't what defines you. What defines you is how you choose to rise. What defines you is the strength you summon in the face of adversity. You don't need validation from the world to know your worth. Your journey, your struggles, and your triumphs are yours alone, and they're enough. You might be wondering, why me? Why do I have to go through all of this? The answer is simple. Because you can handle it. Life doesn't give us more than we can bear. It might feel like it sometimes, but every challenge you face is a testament to your capacity for growth. You are being prepared for something greater. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity. Every difficulty is a stepping stone on the path to your destiny. When you think about strength, what comes to mind? Is it never falling? Is it always having it together? True strength is found in the moments when you feel like giving up, but choose to keep going. It's in the times when you're broken, but refuse to stay that way. Strength isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about standing back up every time you fall and saying, "I'm not done yet." The road you're on isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. Easy roads don't lead to greatness. They don't challenge you, don't stretch you, don't make you grow. The challenges you face are what set you apart. They're what give your story depth and meaning. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize that every struggle was worth it. Every tear, every scar, every sleepless night was preparing you for something extraordinary. Think about the people who inspire you, the ones who've achieved greatness. Do you think their journey was easy? Do you think they never faced doubt, fear, or failure? Of course not. What makes them extraordinary isn't their success, it's their resilience. It's their refusal to give up, even when the odds were stacked against them. And you? You have that same resilience within you. You have the same capacity for greatness. You might not see it now, but your story matters. Your struggles, your triumphs, your journey, it all matters. There are people out there who look up to you, who draw strength from your courage, who are inspired by your resilience. Your story is a beacon of hope for those who are fighting their own battles. Every time you rise, you show them that they can rise too. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to take a moment to rest. But don't ever stop. Don't ever give up, because you are capable of more than you realize. You have a power within you that is greater than any obstacle, any fear, any doubt. And that power? It's what will carry you forward, no matter what life throws your way. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not define you. Your fears do not define you. What defines you is how you choose to move forward. What defines you is the courage you show in the face of adversity, the determination you bring to every challenge, and the hope you hold on to even in the darkest of times. The world needs your light. It needs your strength, your courage, your story. You might not see it now, but you are making a difference. You are inspiring others with your resilience. You are showing them that it's possible to rise above, to keep going, to never give up. The journey ahead won't be easy, but you've already proven that you can handle it. You've faced storms that others wouldn't have survived. You've stood in the face of adversity and refused to back down. And while the road may be tough, the destination will be worth it. One day, when you look back on everything you've been through, you'll see it for what it really was, a testament to your strength, a reflection of your resilience, and a reminder of just how incredible you are. You'll see that every struggle, every setback, every tear was worth it, because it brought you here, to this moment, to this life, to the person you were always meant to be. So, rise, shine, keep moving forward, because the best is yet to come. The world needs you, your light, your strength, your story. And the truth is, you are enough, you are unstoppable, and you are just getting started. Do you ever look in the mirror and wonder why you're still here? Breathing, striving, pushing forward even when the weight of the world feels like it's crushing you. You're still here because you're meant to be. Every breath you take, every step you make is evidence of your purpose. You're standing here today, not by accident, but by design. The universe is not done with you yet. It has plans for you, plans bigger and brighter than you can imagine. Life doesn't always feel fair, does it? Some days it feels like the deck is stacked against you, like no matter how hard you try, you're just treading water. But have you ever stopped to think about why you keep going? What is it that fuels that fire within you, the one that refuses to be extinguished? It's because deep down, you know there's something more waiting for you, a future worth fighting for, a version of you that you're still becoming. Let's take a moment to acknowledge something important. Life doesn't come with guarantees. It doesn't promise fairness, nor does it ensure an easy road. Yet here you are, navigating its twists and turns, holding on even when it feels like the world is falling apart. Why? Because deep down, there's a fire within you that refuses to be extinguished. It's that fire that pushes you forward, even when everything in you screams to give up. It's the fire of hope, resilience, and determination. You might look at others and think they have it all figured out. Their lives seem perfect, their journeys smooth. But here's the truth. Every person you admire has faced their own battles. Behind every success story is a chapter of struggle. The difference between those who rise and those who fall lies in one thing: persistence. The ability to keep moving forward, even when every step feels impossible. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for surviving? For getting through a day that felt unbearable? For pushing through pain, doubt, or fear? You faced challenges that would have broken others. You've endured moments of despair, and yet you're still standing. That's not just resilience, it's strength. And it's time you started recognizing that strength within yourself. Think about the battles you've already won. Maybe they weren't public victories. Maybe no one clapped for you or gave you a pat on the back. But you know what? Those quiet victories, the ones you fought for in the silence of your own soul, are the most significant of all. They're the moments that prove your strength, your grit, and your unyielding spirit. You've faced rejection, loss, and heartbreak, and yet you're still here, standing tall. That says more about your character than any trophy or accolade ever could.